I'm sorry, 224 part 2 um, is what happens when kind of the second part of the worksheet. By the way, you can see I numbered it, so not straight, but whatever. What happens when we have 2 units? So here we have like distance and time, or here we have, well, I guess a lot of them are distance and time. Here's one, weight and time, or volume and time, right? So we have these different ones. So what do we do when we go from 1 unit to 2 units? Well, a lot of this is the same, but some of it's a little bit different. So I would still tell you start with what you want, and what we want is meters per second. But instead of saying instead of putting it over 1, we're going to put it over 1 second now, which is a little bit different. On this one, we only put it over 1 completely, but now we're going to put it over 1 second because we have 2 units. But we're still going to end up putting meters on top here. So I want to convert from meters to miles, and something interesting is going to happen when I get to miles. So again, let's go look at our conversions. We're looking for meters to miles. I don't see a meters to miles, but I see a meters to feet and then a feet to miles, right? So I know that 1 meter was 3.28 feet. And just like on part 1, when we have something on bottom, it has to go to the top. So I know that 5,280 feet is 1 mile. And now that I have miles on bottom, I have to go to the top. Well, how many miles? It tells us exactly, 60 miles. But here's the trick. There really is no conversion from miles to hours. We have no idea how many miles are an hour. It really depends on you, right? How fast you're running, how fast you're driving, how fast you're flying or riding your bike. So this becomes like a key that allows us to convert from one unit of measure to another. So we're going to go from distance to time right here. We know that 60 miles, and don't forget, 1 meter is the same as 3.28 feet. Those are the same. 5,280 feet is the same as 1 mile. That's the same. Here we know that 60 miles is exactly the same as 1 hour. Now, these ones we knew because they're always true. This one we know because of the question. So it's actually going to get to the question. And now at the question, now we have hours on bottom, so hour goes to the top, and guess what we're going to go till? We're going to go till we get to seconds. So we know that 1 hour is 60 minutes, and we know that 1 minute is 60 seconds. And now something interesting happens. The minutes cancel, the hours cancel, the miles cancel, and the feet cancel. And look what I have on top. I have only meters on top, which is what I wanted. And look what I have on bottom. I have only seconds on bottom, which is what I wanted. So it's all about the setup. And again, it becomes like dominoes. Now I'm going to multiply the top. The top is going to be 1 times 1 times 60 times 5,280. So I'm going to get, times 1. So I'm going to get 316,800 on top of my fraction. Again, it's like 3 problems. Multiply the top, multiply the bottom, then divide. The bottom is going to be 60 times 60 times 3.28. So I'm going to get 11,808 on bottom. And now I just simply need to divide these numbers, and that'll give me how many meters per second. So 316,800 divided by 11,808. By the way, we could have done some cross-canceling and made this easier. We could have divided those 60s, whatever. Long story short, 26.83. 26.83 meters per second is the same as 60 miles in an hour. So kind of a lot going on with that thing. A little bit tricky. So let's go ahead and look at another one of these things. And it's going to be the same setup again. Let's change 721 pounds per week into kilograms per second. And again, I know I want kilograms over seconds. And I know I need to start with kilograms on top. And I need to figure out, how do I get from kilograms to pounds? I have no idea. So 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. That was quick. So 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. And again, if pounds are on bottom, I need to put pounds on top. And it tells me right here, this is my conversion. 721 pounds is the same as 1 week. And now I need to go to seconds. Well, 1 week is the same as 7 days. 1 day is the same as 24 hours. 1 hour is the same as 60 minutes. And 1 minute is the same as 60 seconds. And again, if you cancel out the minutes and you cancel out the hours and the days and the weeks and the pounds, you'll see you're left with kilograms on top and seconds on bottom, which is what we wanted. So I'll multiply the top, 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 721 times 1. Pretty easy, 721 on top of my fraction. The bottom won't be as easy. The bottom will be 60 times 60 times 24 times 7 times 1 times 2.2. And I'm going to get 1,330,560. 1,330,560. And I'll just divide those. 721 divided by 1,330,560 equals, and this is scientific notation, so I'm actually glad this happened. So 5.41 times, we'll just go 5.41 times E, that means times 10 to the negative fourth. So we're going to say 5.41, we're going to move this 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to get, I'm going to have to erase that kilograms. We're going to get 0.000541 kilograms per second. That's my conversion there. Let's go and do one more of these things just to make sure we're all on the same page. Let's go 27 miles per gallon into kilometers per liter. So I want to know how many kilometers are in 1 liter. Again, I have to do kilometers on top, and I want to convert to miles. So how many kilometers are in a mile? Kilometers to miles. 1 kilometer is 0.62 miles. So 1 kilometer is 0.62 miles, and now miles goes on top. I have 27 miles, and again, 27 miles equals what? Well, it tells me right here it equals 1 gallon. So gallons are going to go on top, and I want to convert to liters. So what's my gallons to liters conversion? Gallons to liters. I am not seeing a gallons to liters. So let me pause this and find a conversion that gets me gallons to liters and go from there. Oh, there we go. Oh, I know what it is. Okay. I need to add this because I think you guys know this, but I don't. So 0.946 liters is 1 quart. So, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I don't have that. So I think 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. But let me go online and confirm that. How many quarts in a gallon? Yeah, 4 quarts in a gallon. So I think what happens with this every year, and I'm probably going to actually add this to the worksheet. So the next time you see this worksheet, this will probably be typed in right here. Everybody seems to know there's 4 quarts in a gallon except for me. So the conversion is going to be 1 gallon is 4 quarts. And then I can convert quarts to liters. So quarts to liters. 1 quart is 0.946 liters. So 1 quart is 0.946 liters. And now my quarts are going to cancel, my gallons are going to cancel, my miles are going to cancel, and I have kilometers over liters. 1 times 1 times 27 times 1, so I get 27 on top. On bottom, I'm going to have 0.946 times 4 times 0.62 is going to equal 2.34608. 2.34608. and I will divide 27 by 2.34608, and I will get 11.5 about kilometers for every 1 liter. I will leave the rest for you, and like I said, I probably will go through and add 4 quarts as a gallon because I think I'm the only person that doesn't know that, and that screws me up every single year I do this worksheet.